boys from Orion Telescopes and Binoculars. Today we're excited to share with you our top 10 gifts for this season. We've enlisted our in-house expert, Mr. Ken.
Hello.
From our Cupertino, California store. And Ken, what makes these our top 10 gifts?
Well, we assembled all of these kits first and foremost to make them affordable, right? It's the holiday season. You don't want to spend too much money, but you also want to get something that's nice, right? Not just a toy.
Sure.
So they're affordable yet very capable telescopes and binoculars and other accessories. They are meant for the kids, for the family, for everybody. They're not just adult-oriented telescopes. And they really come with everything you need. The kits include the eyepieces, the books, the finder charts, everything you need to get started, so you don't have to go out and buy something else right away.
Excellent. All right, well, can you kick this off?
Yeah, so this one, the first one here is the Funscope Astro Dazzle. It's a 4.5-inch reflector on a little tabletop mount. And then it comes with all these items here, the moon map, a book for the kids, and a planisphere to help you start learning where things are in the sky.
Nice.
This is the StarBlast AutoTracker. It's an 80mm reflector, so a little bit smaller than this guy. The big thing about this one is the AutoTracker Mount. You point it at something in the sky and it'll stay put. It'll stay on the object as it moves through the sky. And you found some of the accessories
I
that
did.
come with it. Yeah, that's the
Yes.
flashlight.
This book looks pretty cool.
Yeah, we assembled a collection of 60 objects. It's the Telescope Observer's Guide. And it's 60 objects to find with a small telescopes and kind of keep you interested in finding nice things in the sky.
And is that exclusive to Orion?
Yeah, that
okay.
is a book we put out ourselves.
Neat.
This is a little different. This is a short tube 80. It's basically a small, like a spotting scope that also doubles as a telescope. So mounted on a tripod that you might have at home for your camera, take it outside, you can look at the boats on the bay, the distant mountains, and then if you throw the higher power eyepiece onto it, you can see the craters on the moon, up to rings of Saturn, things like that. It's a very versatile telescope.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. All right, let's switch gears. Binoculars.
So if you're not really sure a big telescope is in the interest of the kids or the family, then a binocular is a great versatile way to do it. They work equally good going to the ball game and then pointing it at the Milky Way, panning around, seeing some of the star clusters. It's a great way to do it.
Nice.
This is the GoScope 70. It's a travel telescope. It's basically a lighter weight version of the Short Tube 80. I see you found the backpack already.
I did.
So
really cool.
telescope, the tripod, it all fits into this little backpack.
Neat.
Comes with a moon map 260. This is a map of the moon, and it shows 260 features, mountain ranges, craters, all of which you can see with the telescope.
It's really pretty.
So a very affordable, lightweight option. It's about $90. So
Wow.
yeah.
I could put a few of these under the tree this year.
Yes, you could.
All right. Excellent.
This is the StarBlast 70mm. It's another travel telescope. It's pretty lightweight. It's multi-purpose. It's designed for daytime viewing.
Okay.
You get an upright image. For astronomy, it comes with a Barlow lens, which is a doubler that will enhance the magnification, so you can get in and see the rings of Saturn, craters on the moon. Great versatile telescope.
Exciting.
That's the Space Probe 3. It's a 3-inch reflector. It's on a mount that just swivels left and right, up and down, very easy to use. Good for, again, same thing, moon and planets. It's got enough aperture to get into some of the fainter deep sky objects, so some of the brighter star clusters would work, the Pleiades, panning around the Milky Way. There's lots to see with a scope of that size.
Excellent. So that is daytime and night?
Correct.
And that's night only?
That's just night only, yeah. The general rule of thumb is if it's a reflector, it's night only.
Gotcha.
Refractors can do both.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, this is the Observer 60mm. It's a small refractor. It's got a little bit longer focal length than this one. So out of the box, you've got a little bit inherently more magnification. So planets come in even better detail, moons around Jupiter, even a cloud belt across the surface of Jupiter is possible with a scope like that.
Fun.
Yeah. And you can also use it for daytime again.
Oh, okay.
So this has the biggest aperture of the ones here, so sucks in the most amount of light. So that means it's best for the deep sky objects. Andromeda Galaxy, Orion Nebula, again, will appear more filled in, more detailed. And it's on a mount that's a little bit different than the others. It's on an equatorial mount. So the idea is once you've found something, you just have to twist this knob and it'll follow the object through the sky. Or you can put a simple motor, a clock drive onto it, and it'll track it by itself.
Cool.
So you get three things with these telescopes. You get the Star Target Planisphere, which is basically a way to help learn the constellations. Dial in the date to the time up on top and put it up over your head, and that's where all the constellations are for that time of night.
That's really neat.
The book here, it's written for kids. It's got a lot of great detail.
It's really cool.
Yeah, and even though it's written for kids, the adults seem to like it too. It's got a lot of interesting facts in there.
And pictures.
Exactly.
Those work.
And then we talked about the moon map.
Yes.
Craters, all of these telescopes here can see all the objects that are on that moon map.
Nice. That's very cool, actually.
Absolutely.
And all 4 of these scopes will get my kids off the couch looking at the sky, like less screen time, more sky time.
Yeah, exactly. The first view of Saturn, like I said, that just kind of captures everybody's attention, and the kids love it.
Yeah, oh, definitely. So Ken, I am very excited to hear about this telescope with this keypad thingy.
Yeah, so this is the Starseeker 130, and the biggest difference between this one and all the others is it's fully robotic. It's a computerized system. So the keypad is the computer brains of the system. You punch in what you want to see, and the telescope will, by itself, go to the object, it'll find it, it'll center it, and then it'll continue to track it as it goes through the sky. So,
wow!
Yeah, you don't have to find anything yourself. It does all the work for you. And it's actually really simple to set up. You think with a computer system it might be more complicated. It actually is meant for the beginners, so super easy to use. And it's 130 millimeters, so it's the biggest of the telescopes we've looked at so far, so has the most capability of seeing fainter things in the sky.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Right, no problem.
Happy holidays from Orion Telescopes and Binoculars. We hope that you've enjoyed this top 10 gift guide for this holiday season.
And don't forget, if you had any more questions, you can call us up at the 800 number. We have live chat on the web. You can visit me in the Cupertino store.
Watch your videos.
Yeah, absolutely, there's a lot of videos online. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Clear skies.
Happy holidays.